know, who knows
Or they could have
who.
put it in a text group or a WhatsApp
That's
group
what I was saying. To me, it was either
because she was naked. You know what?
she
It
was.
was a private group this was sent to.
That's what I was telling you. I was
Yeah.
like, it wasn't, but like to the naked eye, you really couldn't tell.
But I would know she was naked and wouldn't want to put. But shit, these are savages. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point, there's no telling what these people will do. So for me, like you said, this was shared in some private group with another group of friends that this girl was not, like in that text thread, that text group, and that's how that got. Because, like I said, I'm not this information for this to be out there is too incriminating. It looks very calculated. It looks, and that's just the reality.
Yeah, it's man. This this was one. This is a hell of a mystery. This is like a movie. This is like one
It's
of
just
those
like, do
who
you
done
remember
it
the
movies.
case that where the girl came up dead? They found her in an abandoned freezer in
In
part of
Chicago. In
in
Chicago
Chicago, right?
at the Crown Plaza by the airport,
Yeah,
O'Hare Airport. Yep.
and that whole thing, they just said that she, just was drunk.
But the thing is, the crazy, they literally show her walking into the freezer though, or something like that.
Yeah, but that was the thing. They said that she literally was just drunk, but people were, investigating it. There's a jump cut that happens. There were certain things happen kind of in the background where it was like she was trying
And they
to.
ain't charged nobody for that, did they?
No, they didn't. They weren't able to. They didn't charge anybody.
Yeah, this. Oh man, this one is. It's so because first of all, like I said, y'all, these are savages that are involved in all this situation, pure savages.
Mm,
Um, and I only can speak for the brothers because I only want to speak for the against those two brothers I believe that are in the room. Y'all are some hoe asses.
yeah,
Because number one, why are you in a room where another woman is naked unless she invites you in there being naked? That's different. Hey, I'm down for the rodeo show,
right.
whatever. But it didn't feel like that. Didn't feel like a situation of she
Yeah,
just was just being naked around people and don't care.
yeah. I mean, I
I'm talking about even in my highest level of savagery, I never got that savage. That's Lord of the Flies savagery that I saw on that tape.
yeah,
Like that's, I mean, that might be too old for something. No, all y'all should have read that in school, man. Stop it. Y'all should have read Lord of the Flies. But that's how it felt. That's the energy it felt like with
hmm
that
hmm
situation. And dudes, you got to protect women even from other women.
yep,
Dog.
yep.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We always broke up. We may if it was a fair one, we let people kind of scrap. Even if it was two women, two men. Like, yo, hold on, man. Y'all, it's getting a little bit too bad. Yo, Brenda, get up off her. You know what I'm saying? You already 3 times bigger than her. Get up off her, you know. And
Right.
maybe we might laugh about like, yo, she beat her up, but everybody went home and it was fine.
Yeah. It's just really, it puts so many things into perspective. And actually, I have a great quote from regarding this, because the conversation now is, oh, your friends, keep your friends close to your enemy, like your enemies closer, things like that. You can't take. So there are people that are like
They're
having
savages.
yeah,
It
I'm like,
don't matter.
no, this isn't that. And so
Dom, they are savages. Savages do savagery regardless of who the fuck they are and where they are. That
this
little
is
girl did not know it was gonna go down like that.
so here's the quote.
You can't stop savagery.
Pick better friends doesn't apply here. Pick better friends applies to somebody flirting with your partner or stealing your flat iron or borrowing your car and not putting gas in it. Make putting gas in it, making a group chat about you without you. Nobody goes on vacation and expects to be beat to death. This isn't a discernment issue. The lesson here is that some sociopaths run in packs. That's it.
Yes.
It's that simple.
Yeah. They're savages, man. Then
Yeah.
have y'all ever read the book Lord of the Flies? It ain't shit that Piggy could do. They was just gonna bum rush his big ass in the book. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't read.
Oh shit! You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, then,
I
dog.
know.
That's why you were sitting over there like, hold up, I was
No, no,
supposed
no,
to
no,
read
no,
that.
no, no. I've heard excerpts and bits and pieces. I know
You
the
understand the concept of it.
yeah.
That's fine.
I know the overview. Like I know the cliff notes enough to
Gotcha.
know what Lord of the Flies was about.
Okay, cool.
So there, we didn't
Piggy
have
was
to
the
read.
main one of the main kids. They killed him. Threw a little brick. They put a big old rock on his head just cause.
There's some reason why we ended up not reading Lord of the
It's a
Flies.
movie too. If y'all want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm like, there was some reason something happened where we ended up not reading that book. And
Public school system that failed us again.
yeah, so look, well, that was by that time that would have been Parkway.
That's what I'm saying. The public school system failed us
Parkway,
again.
that because they have all those books of shit that they ban. I think Lord of the Flies is one of the books that's banned.
I wouldn't be surprised, but it's some
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, for some reason, yeah,
But these kids are these kids. They're savages, man. Like they're plain savages.
yeah.
And that girl did not know it was finna go down like that.
Mm-hmm. It really sucks. It's just like, you know, it just really sucks. And like I said, the crazy thing is them leaving her, not checking up, like something bigger happened. And like you
Or
said,
these
something,
ni-
no,
or
you,
these
it,
niggas
I
was
feel
just
like
drunk.
it's potentially could be what you said. Like something happened off camera or it's either on camera. And for
It's the person with the person being filmed behind the other cameras, the one
yeah,
that's got it. Like the second camera person got whatever else is
it
left.
has more footage.
Yes.
Absolutely, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
But also I can see it being some dumbass comedy of errors because they dumbass niggas. Where
Yeah.
they just something happened, they got into a fight, let her go off on her own, and something happened to her, and then they like, oh shit, you did fight her, and she left, and then they try to cover it up and do dumbass shit.
Yeah.
We've seen this happen millions of times.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they also are savages. So I'm going with
Yeah.
savages for 100 Regis.
Yeah. No, it's just really fucked up. It's really messed up.
Like savagery, man. And
It's just really sad. I hope her family gets closure and starts to heal. Because it's just really fucked up. It's just so sad.
it really pissed me off seeing that shit, man. It really pissed me off because it was just pure on savagery.
It really is.
Just savagery. And these are grown ass people. I like some kids that's 15, 16, excluding the nudity, excluding that.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, all right, somebody parents ain't in point. These are 23, 24-year-old grown kids.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm calling them kids because they could be my kids in theory. Even though I'd be a high school kid. Y'all get it, whatever. But my point is that the savagery to have no concern, just like we talked about with the death of Takeoff, and I know more details are coming out, but the way that Jay Prince walked over that boy's body with no concern.
Yeah, no,
like it's human decency. Like human decency is number one. Like, yo, like somebody, I don't even have to fucking know you if I knew some shit like that. But like, yo, hey, is homeboy or homegirl okay? Like, because I'm a fucking human being that cares about other fucking human beings, especially other black human beings.
Yeah, I think the idea, we talk about it all the time, it's just us starting to look at each other and look to each other like, okay, what the fuck? Like, when is this? Like, when are we going to? And not saying that this doesn't happen in other communities, because we know
we talk about my community.
But that's my focus. It's like I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you, and I'm like you. If I see certain things popping off, like I will never forget. I was at a concert. And I wanted, like, whatever it was, there was something happening, and I knew this girl was like by herself or whatever, and there was like it was getting heated, and one of the girls with me, we're no longer friends because fuck that bitch. But I was like, no, like this is not happening like that, and she was like,
she was gonna fight the other girl.
No. She just was like, don't get involved in that, and blah blah blah. I was like, no, like it was visible, like it was clear that this girl was by herself, and there was like some people kind of coming at her crazy. I'm like, no, like we don't like.
So was it like it was like a mixed company, just like this situation was?
Yeah, I don't think it was mixed company. I think the girl was by herself. Maybe somebody bumped somebody. You know how like things happen, but nobody says it's cute. It's like, so it's escalating from something childish, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, y'all talking about jumping? What? Like,
So some
no.
girls talking about jumping another girl.
Yeah, it was like a girl and a guy, but they were not. They also were not black. This was a black girl that was by herself.
Oh
So
no, no, no,
no,
yeah,
we don't do
no,
that. We
no,
don't do that.
no, no, no. You talking? Whoa, yeah, no, no, no,
It was
no.
very weird to me, and I was like, that even that taught me a lot about that person.